That's an old lift truck from like a sawmill. It would run up around a bundle of lumber, scoop it up, and take off. Kind of cool. I've actually seen that style of lift truck run mill in Prineville. Alright, we're here at Camp 18 to have some brunch, I guess it would be. It's about 11 o'clock. Just at the 18-mile marker on Highway 26, headed back towards Portland from the coast. So we're going to go in here, get something to eat, and kind of show you around. It's like a logging museum and big old cool looking place. So anyway, we'll check it out. Really old cool history here. Old logging equipment from a generation ago, basically. Steam stuff. Capstan style. Caterpillar dozers. That's an old lift truck from like a sawmill. It would run up around a bundle of lumber, scoop it up, and take off. Kind of cool. I've actually seen that style of lift truck run mill in Prineville. This truck's interesting. 2 motors in it. Set up as basically like a log skidder. Big old bandsaw. Thing is huge. Choke cable, chokers, and Probably high-line stuff for cable logging. That's an old trucker end that runs out. A lot of this stuff probably homemade. Some old flathead engine they put on and ran that thing. Little planer. Little yarder. Harley Davidson. That's funny. Old pole right here off of a yarder. They'd stand this thing up and hook all the cables to it. It'd stand straight up in the air. Main boom. D7 cat. D8. This coast country is hard on this stuff, sure rusts away. The winches on that thing. That's quite the motor. That's an oldie. Big old steam yarder. Amazing how far equipment's come in 100 years. They used to run these things to yard logs in, set them out there and run steam and wind the cables up. Now they got these big fancy yarders, are all computerized, and big log skidders and stuff. It's a lot easier. Still hard work though. It's a big one. It's got fair leads out here on the end. Train car set up on truck axles. It's got a kingpin under the front right here. It'd be quite the rigging to pull up into the woods. It's cool. This kind of stuff I like. What Peter built. This truck probably still runs. Well, it wouldn't take much to make it run. Water truck. Now we're moving up into some newer stuff. log loader from a ways back. Lorraine. Quite the machine, all cable run. Set of logging tongs. This is a Sky car. Runs on the cable. They run a big cable down off a tower. They run that down the hill. Run the chokers off the bottom. And then pick the logs up and drag them back up the hill. Pretty cool. And this building is the Loggers Memorial. So it's dedicated to the loggers who've lost their life working in logging. Pretty dangerous business. This thing's huge. It's a big old steam-powered Skitter. Yarder. These are called yarders. That's a big one. It's on some big old timbers. Skitter arch. Little baby Skitter. More like the log loaders that I'm used to. It's a big machine. An oldie. Yeah, that's a big one. Little FMC. Steam powered shovel. An early feller buncher. So grabs the tree with those claws, cuts it off with that saw. Then it can lay him down to be skidded out. That's a big sucker. Sit way up there and that'd be fun on a steep incline. There's an old yarder. It's quite the machine. A homemade looking thing. Gasoline powered little yarder, Skitter. Little flathead V8 in it. That ran all that. You have to have two guys run this thing. Chain drive. A little different than the road graders of the current era. This one probably had a little flathead gas motor in it. stuff's just interesting. The things man builds to perform a job. Bunch of old chainsaws. Husqvarna, McCullough. See what that is? Steel, maybe? Oh, Echo. Echo. That's an old one. Sheesh. Little gas tank, oil tank. Little McCullough. Well, there's some oldies there. McCullough Motors. With a bar on that thing. This big thick bar. A little short lugger. 6x6. 6-wheel drive. Little trip stakes. So stakes were built where you could load the logs in there, and then you hammer this pin out. That stake will fall and the logs can roll off. Kind of a dangerous deal, but that's how they used to unload them when there was no other way. This truck needs a little bit of work. This 6-wheel drive though. Big old winch on the front. Little GMC. That's cool. Old train cars back there all rotted away. That's a little different than what we use today on the highway building projects. Old straight 6, flathead. Stand on the back, run all those levers to run the thing. Some foot pedals there, probably forward and reverse or something. That's old. Say something's missing. Cab's shorter than it should be. It's missing some pipe. All rusted out. Old Caterpillar. It's some kind of a little yarder deal built on it. All homemade. Somebody built. Big Heister winch on the back. Sure exactly what that is. Got some big old teeth on it though. I don't know if that's a I'm not sure what that is. What that was for. Little slab thrower it says on it. Old stuff, old logging arch right there. Probably pulled with an old cat or horses. Got some old equipment in here. It's like an old blacksmith shop. Be interesting to know how much stuff was built with this old equipment. More little steam motors. Old chainsaws again. Looks like a little rudimentary sawmill set up there. Got hydraulic pressure, a bunch of hydraulic hoses on it. Yeah, a little sawmill. Built on an old truck frame or something. Huh. Alcoa saw. There's a Sears saw. Imagine running that. Big old bar right there. To have a buddy help you lift it. Or another head for a delimber hot saw. A little yarder. You ever wondered what the train axles look like not hooked to a train? That's what they look like. There's a yarder set up. Big old boiler right there. Amount of hours they spent building that stuff back in the day, and it worked really good. Old train car seen better days. Old tanker. Like something big fell on it, or it tipped over. More logging arches. There's a yarder that's been updated. Actually got a control house on it. Diesel donkey. Pretty neat stuff. Well, we're gonna head for home now. Headed back over the mountain. Got to go through Portland and see all that mess, and then head back over Mount Hood, back to Prineville, and home. Sure, the dogs will be happy to see us. Had a friend there taking care of them this weekend, so they should be good. Anyway, we'll catch you on the next one. Gotta love a caterpillar.